Hi, Bella.
Hi, Angel. How are you?
I'm okay, and yourself?
I'm great. Today has been a wholesome day.
That's nice. So, my first question to you, I feel like when I said that's nice, I was a little bit rude.
You were rude.
So my first question to you is, what does Lady Girl really mean to you?
The first thing that comes to mind when you say lady girl is the evolution of a woman transitioning from a girl to a lady, as the says, which is what I'm currently undergoing, transitioning from a girl to an independent, godly woman. So there's a lot of things that we need to equip ourselves throughout throughout the transition. So yeah, that's what comes to mind. And what about you?
Yo, that's a tough one. That's a tough one, but I'm gonna try. So, Lady Girl to me, more than anything, it means being authentic, being able to be yourself. And sometimes being yourself is not easy because there's so many things as a woman that, like you get to undermine. For example, how you show up, how you look. So,
Exactly.
for me, Lady Girl is literally an opportunity to say, Angel, I know you're not a good speaker, but you can do it. That's why you're here. You don't have to be perfect. Basically, to push a mandate of uh, um making the world hear what exactly we're trying to achieve through Lady Girl, and it is through such platforms. So Lady Girl is a platform that is allowing me to be me.
Yeah.
And allowing me to explore the side of the parts of me that I find difficult to do, which is definitely speaking in front of a camera. But I have to do it because it's being a voice,
Yes.
to those that are silenced, silenced by their insecurities, maybe that they don't look good. Because I went through a lot. I went through that when I was young. I got a lot of opportunities to stand in front of people and speak, but I always had to I limited myself because I was insecure. So I'm learning to be okay and with speaking, and to be okay with representing, to be okay with being a voice, basically.
Do you know what word comes to mind when you say that?
Yeah.
So. The word that comes to mind when you're
Yeah.
saying those things is so.
So
Flying
flying.
out of your comfort zone,
Sure.
out of the standards that are presented to you,
Sure,
outside
better.
from the limitations that are set around you.
Yes.
So yeah, that leads us to the next question.
No, now
What do
couldn't
you
have said
think?
it better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what do you have in mind when you see the word?
When I see the word soul, roar, you know, to roar is not being afraid of your power.
Yeah,
Yeah, you must know your power though.
it
And
comes from
your
Jesus
power is
Christ.
basically your strength.
Exactly.
You must know your strengths. You must nurture your strengths,
Yeah.
and use them to be greater than what you were yesterday. So is to roar,
So
and not being afraid of your own roar, basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, people have this idea that being in church or being a woman or lady in church, you have to be perfect. You have to uphold a certain standard. You have to achieve certain things or have things to say about God in your life. So what would you say to a young person, a young woman that wants to serve God that feels like they're not worthy enough?
I think essentially why we are here is to demonstrate, or rather let it be known, that God is not looking for perfect people to work with. God is not looking for perfect women to show that he can work with them. We live in a time where in the Bible, I remember God used a woman who was considered to be a woman who's not very, didn't have a good standing, like her reputation wasn't very good. This Samaritan woman, but God was able to use her to show people that, to show people of his love. So I think what we are here to spread is that God is not looking for perfect people. God is not looking for people with perfect standing, people who are reputable. But we're here to show people, to tell people that God can use you in your brokenness. God can use you in your weakness. And also while we are at that, it is also my wish that LadyGirl doesn't only reach an audience that is like our nearby audience, but like rather grows to an international platform, reaches a broader audience rather than just us who are here today. So yeah.
So basically, we are displaying God in His tenderness and softness to show people that God is fatherly before
He's not an angry God. He's a father. True, because I think we've perceived God as an angry man who's just looking for perfect people to use, and that's not the case. Women are considered to be the soft ones, if I can put it like that. So we show him God not to be a God who is very considerate, a God who is welcoming of all people.
Right.